Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Backyard Football League. This is Commissioner Dick Schutz. We are going to review week 2 of season number 2 and preview week number 3 of season 2. Let's dive right into game 1 of week 2. It was between the Broncos with Isaiah and Turtle and the Vikings with Deshaun and Ryan. The Vikings ended up winning this game 36-22. The Vikings, improved to 1-1, and the Broncos fall to 1-1. So both teams after 2 weeks are 1-1. Ryan dominated this game for the Vikings. He scored all 5 touchdowns, and the Vikings moved into the win column for the first time this season. The Broncos, they were just a little bit flat in this game. It just didn't seem like they had it. They made a few mistakes and they dropped a few passes. It just didn't pan out for them here in week number 2. Hopefully they get back to it here in week 3. Now in game number 2, we had the Arizona Cardinals with Deshaun and Mick against the Seahawks with Isaiah and Ryan. The Seahawks yet again continue to dominate the Backyard Football League. They won 36-20. The Seahawks improved to 2-0 on the young season, and the Arizona Cardinals fall to 0-2. Again, the Seahawks, they made it look very, very easy. Ryan had 3 touchdowns in this game, including an interception that he returned from the opposing end zone all the way to his end zone for a pick 6. Isaiah added 2 other touchdowns, including the game winner. And the Seahawks, they just kept rolling along, and they didn't miss a beat in this one. So again, the Seahawks improved to 2-0, and the Cardinals 0-2 after 2 weeks in season number 2. In game 3, we had our most entertaining game, our closest game, in a matchup that I don't think a lot of people would have thought you'd see an entertaining game. You'd see a close game. It was between the Giants and Deshaun and Turtle and the Patriots and Isaiah and Mick. And, of course, the home team always starts off with the ball, and the Patriots start off with the ball. They went down and they didn't score in their first possession. So the Giants took over and ended up getting right on the scoreboard. They went up early, 6-0. They forced a turnover. Ryan threw one to Turtle. He intercepted it. And the Giants just marched down the field and scored. It was impressive. So they went up 6-0. Now, after that, again, the Patriots were stagnant on offense. So the Giants turned the ball over on downs, and they had an opportunity to go up 12-0, but they themselves, the Giants, turned the ball over on downs. They forced themselves to just, they just lost the momentum. Well, then the Patriots finally woke up and responded with a touchdown and then a 2-point conversion. They went up 8-6. From there, this game just went back and forth. When the Patriots finally scored to extend the lead 16-12, the Giants called on a desperation play on 4th down on their own goal line. They came up with a play that ended up with 2 laterals and landed them a huge touchdown. Plus, they converted the 2-point conversion, so the Giants were back on top, 20-16. Now, unfortunately, the Patriots, for the Giants, responded again with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They went up 24-20. But in that, the Giants still controlled their own destiny. They keep scoring. They're going to win this game, and they're going to, come away with their very first Backyard Football League win. Unfortunately, when the Giants had the ball after the Patriots scored to go up 24-20, they turned the ball over on downs. They had a huge opportunity. They were about midfield, and on a play that included a few laterals, Turtle was running up the sidelines. He got a pretty good block from Ryan, and an alley to the end zone on the far right side. Unfortunately, Turtle's momentum took him out of bounds, just 2 yards shy of the end zone. So the Giants had to give the ball back to the Patriots, and the Patriots had the momentum back on their side. The Patriots didn't waste any time scoring. They did on the very first play. Mick caught a long touchdown pass from Ryan. Plus, they got a 2-point conversion. So they went up 32-20. After a Giants touchdown by Deshaun, in which he had 2 in this game, the Patriots came back, and on the first play from scrimmage with an opportunity to win with a touchdown, they did so as Isaiah took a short pass from Ryan to the end zone. He was untouched. The final score in this game that I did not mention beforehand was 38-26. The Patriots go ahead and improve to 2-0 on the young season, and the Giants fall to 0-2. They are still winless in the Backyard Football League. They are 0-14 all time. But the Giants played well. They really did impress a lot of people out there. Deshaun played a heck of a lot better this week. And if he keeps that up, his teams are going to be in every single game. So again, I was pretty impressed to see the Giants play the way they did. Now, the standings after 2 weeks with the point differential, we have the Seattle Seahawks. They're 2-0. The Patriots are in second place. They're 2-0. The Vikings are in third place. They are 1-1. The Broncos are in fourth place. They are 1-1. The Cardinals are in fifth place. They're 0-2. And the Giants taking up the rear in sixth place. They are 0-2. Again, that's all based on point differential, and you'll see that on our Facebook page. Going in and previewing week number 3 matchups, we have 3 great barn burners. These matchups we all saw in week 1, just repeating itself. And so let's dive into it. In game 1, we have the Seattle Seahawks, Isaiah and Ryan. They're 2-0. They will be at the New York Giants, Deshaun and Turtle, who are 0-2. But the Giants are playing really good football, so I'm expecting a closer game than many would think. But if the Seahawks are clicking on all cylinders, it's going to be tough for the Giants. They're going to have to play mistake-free football if they want to win their very first BFL game. In game 2, we have the Denver Broncos. They are Isaiah and Turtle. They're 1-1, and they are at the Arizona Cardinals and Deshaun and Mick, who are 0-2. Again, I expect a pretty close game here. I think the Arizona Cardinals can get the win here. They have to play well. They have to eliminate the big play. And I think if Deshaun can continue to play as well as he has been, I think the Cardinals can get their first win of the season. In game number 3, we have the Super Bowl matchup that we've seen in week 1 in the first game of the season. We have the Patriots, Isaiah and Mick, who are 2-0, and they are at the Minnesota Vikings and Deshaun and Ryan, who are now 1-1 after the win this week. Again, with Deshaun, the way he played, with how well Ryan played in the first 2 games of week number 2, I feel like this is going to be a very close game. The Vikings are very capable in beating the Patriots. They did it twice last year, but they are going to have to play really, really good. Darn near perfect. We know how good the Patriots are. We know how fast they are. So, again, if the Vikings want to grab this one and they want to go into week 3 with a 2-1 record, they're going to have to play really solid football. Now, until then, appreciate everybody watching this video. Again, another awesome week of the Backyard Football League. Week number 2 is in the books. We will be back to review week number 3 in the next week or so, and we will preview week number 4. Until then, this is Commissioner Dick Schutz signing off. Take care, everybody.